Okay, good morning. I'm here with Oliver. I'm Mrs. Gipp. And today we're going to give a lesson on the multiplication board. This would be ideal probably for any kindergarten student, as long as they're comfortable doing some basic addition. I have here, I've brought this from my classroom. This is a multiplication board. And essentially it's a grid that can hold beads that's 10 by 10. Something that you could make at home that looks like this is just a grid with 100 squares on it, and then you can use counters, any kind of beads, beans, whatever, so that they can be counting onto a board like this. The number that's in here on the side, which right now is the number 3, is the number that of the table that they'll be doing. Yesterday, Oliver and I did a lesson on the table of 1 and 2 in multiplication. So we're going to be starting with the table of 3. On this piece of paper right here, I've written down all of the 3 multiplication equations: 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 3 times 4, etc. So you can do that. If you're doing a beginning lesson with your child, just start with a table of 1 and move on up. The language that we use in Montessori to help the children understand multiplication, instead of using the word times, we use the word taken. So for example, this first equation, we would say 3 beads taken 1 time. So 3 taken 1 time. I'm going to show you how we're going to do that with beads or counters.
3 times 1.
I have these beads here that fit on my board. Again, you can use any kind of counter material to just like rest on a grid if you're doing this by yourself at home. I'm going to
be your guy.
Oliver is going to be the guy that's helping me. Okay, so Oliver, this first one says 3 beads taken 1 time. The first number 3 is the number that you count down onto your board, vertically.
Okay.
So I'm going to count 3 beads down.
Oh yeah, now I know how to do this.
1 time. Okay, that's 3 beads taken 1 time. How many beads is that, Oliver?
3. So
3.
I'll just show you what to write.
So he's going to write 3. 3 beads taken 1 time is 3. Okay, now the next one says, what does it say?
3 taken 2.
3 taken 2 times. So I already have 1 time on here. Now if I take 3 beads 2 times, I'm going to count another row of 3 down my board.
That's 6.
That's 6. 3 taken 2 times is 6. You made your 6 backwards.
Oopsies, but
it's okay.
6.
You can just write it forwards here. With kindergartners, we are working on, if they do write their numerals backwards, that's fine. Just correct them. This is the age that we start correcting them and helping them learn how to write the numerals properly.
There.
Okay, so 3 taken 2 times equals
6.
6. Okay, the next one down is
3 taken 3.
Yeah, 3 taken 3 times. So now we're going to count down 3 beads under 3. How many beads is that altogether? Count them up.
9.
Yes. So 3 beads taken 3 times
Equals 9.
equals 9. Awesome. Okay, Oliver, I want you, once you've done it a few times with your child and it seems like they're getting it, then you can encourage them to start doing it on their own. So Oliver, what is the next one?
I can do it myself.
Okay.
3 times 4.
3 times 4, or 3 beads taken 4 times. And I apologize, you can't really see the board on this video. I have ordered a tripod for my iPhone that should be coming in Amazon. And then I'll be able to like angle it so that you can see things better.
12.
Good. 3 taken 4 times equals?
Does the 1 go back?
The 1 comes first in your teen numbers, and then, yes. 3 taken 4 times equals
12.
12.
Not a really good writer.
You are. Yes, you are.
The 6
You're
is not
writing
that
beautifully. Well, that's okay. It takes practice writing to learn it all. Okay, so then 3. We're gonna do one more,
3
and then
times
he's gonna finish
5.
this off camera, so you don't have to watch us do the whole
3
thing.
times 5.
Yeah, 3 times 5. And you can start to use that language interchangeably, 3 taken 5 times or 3 times 5. And after we would finish this, after he'd go all the way until
To
3 taken 10 times, then what I would do with him is have him read these back to me using the language times, because that is the language that we use when we're reading the equations. This is a great way for kids to learn multiplication because they're seeing that it's kind of like repeat addition. And it's very concrete, so they're understanding that the groupings,
20, is that 15 or 20?
that's 20, it should be 15.
Whoopsies.
That's okay.
I didn't know what 15 looks like.
Yeah,
Do I put the 1 behind it?
you put a 1,
In front of it?
yeah, and then a 5, you wrote a 2. So you just have to flip. 2s and 5s are tricky, we get those confused sometimes.
That
In
was
terms
a
of writing
5.
then.
That was a 5.
It was just backwards. You have to do it. Yeah, that way. Then down, around. Okay, awesome.
That's the end of our video.
That's the end of our lesson for today. If you have any questions, if you're doing this with your child at home, feel free to email me or send me a quick text if I didn't explain anything clearly. This is what the board looks like. Hold on, Oliver. This is what the board looks like. We got all the way to 3 taken 5 times. So if you're making a grid at home, that's just an example. And you can put this number, the number that I have in the side here, which is the number 3. You could just write it on a tab of paper, put it at the top, so your child, the reason why that number is there is so that they can remember which table they're doing as they work on it. Thank you.